Hello guys. In today's video we're going to see how to create a meeting using Google Meet. How to use Google Meet to create different types of meeting. There are different ways that we can just use to reach to the Google Meet and create a meeting. One of the way is to pass to any browser. Here you have Chrome. I'm just using Chrome, and simply go to the address bar here. Go to the address bar. And arriving here to the address bar, now you type meet.google.com 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 and hit enter. Then you see what you have here. You can see here there is a premium video meetings now free for everyone. This is free. Arriving here, you can just enter a code. You can here enter a code or link to start a meeting or to join a meeting. Because there is a time where we are just given a link or you are just given a code to use to join the meeting. In this video, you're going to see how now to create. Mainly how to create, not how to join. We'll see how to join too, but it's mainly how to create. Because many times we just join meetings. Now here, I just have to click on new. Once I click it on new, you can see what we have here. You see we have where to create a meeting for later, starting an instant meeting schedule in Google Calendar. You can just create a meeting and you keep the link. Here you are requested to copy only the link. And the link that you have just copied, you have to share it to the people that you just want to join you in the meeting. And here you have to keep the link too, because it is a link not to be kept anywhere. You have just to keep it. If you share this link to somebody, to anybody, just keep the link too, because you will just pass to the link through that link and just join the meeting too. This is how to create a meeting for later. And here start an instant meeting. An instant meeting, this is a direct meeting. Maybe there are people that just want to meet immediately. We just want to spend time to schedule a meeting on your calendar. You simply want to meet them. You click here and start an instant meeting and just admit people in the meeting and then start a meeting. And there is no need here. There is no need to take time and thinking that I will just join the meeting tomorrow. Just it is a direct meeting. Here, schedule in Google Calendar. Yeah, this is where you pass on the calendar. You can just open your email and pass on the calendar. We'll see how to pass on the calendar just through the email or Google account. And schedule in Google Calendar, and you can just schedule a meeting any date you want or any time you want. Let me now go with create a meeting for later. Let me click here first. Anytime I click where to create a meeting for it, I'm just only given the where to copy the link. I just need to click here to copy the link, and this is the link that I'm just going to share, and this is the link that I'm just going to keep, because I will be asked to pass on this link to join the meeting. You can just read here. Copy this link and send it to people that you want to meet with, and make sure that you'd save it so that you can use it later too. And here you just get it. I here copy the link, and you see here the link is copied, and I can just cross here and paste this link anywhere. Let me open another browser and copy and paste the link here. I've copied the link, and you see now I'm just now passing through the link. I've just opened the link, and you see what I have here. Here the camera is on and audio is on, and here just before joining, if you are joining a meeting, make sure that your camera and audio, if necessary, are muted and the camera is turned off, because sometimes it disturbs some people. And yeah, this first icon is for microphone. You can just turn it on, you can turn it off too. Now it's turned on. This is a camera. I can turn the camera off and turn the camera on. You see the camera is starting. You can see here all I have here. You see there is where to change the background. You can see, maybe you don't want people to see where you are. Maybe you're in your office, you're in your room, you're everywhere, anywhere, and you just want people to see the background of where you are. You can just change the background by just clicking here. Once I click here, I will just have many different backgrounds. All these ones are backgrounds. I can pick one if you want. Let me, for example, take this one. You see, this is a background that people just see, and you picture here, and many different people are just going to think this is where you are sitting, but it's a background that you just took here in this Google Meet. Here are different effects. You see, you can just pick an background, and this is before you reach in the meeting. Now let me just click on join. I can join, I can just present, but let me join. And this is the link that I've created for late meeting. And this is the background, you can see it. Anytime I turn off the camera, the backgrounds appear. Only the image that I have on my Google account will appear. And make sure that before creating this meeting, you have a Google account. You need to have a Google account so that you can just create a meeting in Google Meet. Here the camera was turned off. I can turn it on. Again, I can just turn on off the audio, and this is for the camera, and this is for the caption. You can just turn this caption on or off if you just want people to see what you're just saying. This every word you say will be just here. And word you say will be just here. Anytime this caption is turned on. And here we click here to raise the hand. You can just raise your hand by clicking here. You can see. Anytime I click here, everybody in the meeting will see that I've raised my hand. And it means I just want to say something. You can just click on it again or use the shortcut. And the shortcut this here is it is Control plus Alt plus H to lower the hand. You can use the shortcut or you can just click here. And I click here on this icon. This is present now. If I just want to present. What to present is to present what you have on your screen. You can just present your entire screen, a window, or a tab. If you just click here, it means you're just going to share your entire screen. Anytime I click here, I will just share the entire screen, including what is on here, all tabs, and what is just on my PC. On anything that I would just do, anything that anywhere I will just click. Everybody in the meeting will see my screen. You can just select here and click on share, and your entire screen will be shared. Let me do this. You see now you are presenting your screen, and anything that I can do here, everybody in the meeting is looking what I'm just doing. You can just click here down to stop sharing, or I can just go back here and and stop sharing. You can even hide this, and anytime you go back to your meeting, you just be given the option to stop the meeting, the sharing. Now we are now live in here. You see here, are you talking? It is just reminding me that my mic is off. I can just turn it on, and as I speak, you can see how here wells. You see here wells, and here you can see on those more options. Once I click here, there is a whiteboard. There is a layout. You can just to get a whiteboard here. You can start a new whiteboard if you have things to show to the audience. Here you might have different things. Here you can see, you can draw if you want. You can see here there is a pen. You can just use pen to draw anything. I can here also erase. You can even erase whatever you don't want. You can erase. And this is a whiteboard. You can just share to your whiteboard. You can just set a background, create a frame, and you can see there are different icons about this whiteboard. You can see. And let me cross this one and go back here. You can see here there is a layout. This is how the people will be if you have different people in your meeting. This is how they be arranged in your screen. You can see a change it here. This is also, but you can change the way choose the way the people will be on your screen. Now you can make it a full screen. You can open in a picture mode. You can apply visual effect. Here on the visual effect, this is where you can change the background. You can just change the background anytime you are in the meeting. Here you can turn on the caption. Some options that are here can be also here down. You can report a problem, report abuse, troubleshooting. If there is something going wrong with this meeting, the settings here. Anytime you go to settings, this is what we have. You can just change the microphone, the default microphone here. Now you see the one that I'm using. This is microphone alley, synaptic. And here this video, you can just use integrate camera. You can change the camera onto a other installed camera if there is another kind of camera that I have installed here. Or you can just connect it to your PC. Here there is a resolution. Here you can change the resolution, high resolution, standard. Here there is also, you can just allow it to auto change. Here there is a receive resolution. Here there is general. There is captions, English. You can change it to French. So whatever you will say, it will recognize the language that you're using. And I told you that once the caption is on, every word you say will be written here, and the audience will see what you're saying. And this is very important once you have once you just have people that are not familiar with the language that we're saying, that we're speaking, and they'll be able to get some words, some difficult words, some words that are just pronounced in a different way. They can just get it. And here, once you click here, it means you are leaving the call. Anytime you just click here, you are leaving the meeting, you are leaving the call. And don't click here anytime you don't want to leave the meeting. And guys, here there is meeting details. You can see once I click here, I get the meeting details. Maybe I just want to give back to the to copy and send the link to the people that are just outside the meeting. I can just copy it here. Once I'm inside the meeting, you can see I can just click here on copy and share the link. And this is the meeting link, and this is the meeting info. And here, as you see clearly, there is a code. You can see there is a code, and the meeting code also is seen here. You can also see it here. There is a meeting code. You can see it here. This is a meeting code. You can copy this and just send it to somebody. And remember that at the starting, there is a way we have seen that you can just enter or join the meeting using the meeting code. This is the code that you can just use. And here on these people, you can see show everybody. And here, this is where you click to see all people in the meeting, the list of all people in the meeting. If your meeting has different people, you can just scroll and scroll down to see everybody who is in the meeting. You can make attendance or list if you want. And here you see there is a meeting host. Someone who has created the link or has created the the meeting will be the meeting host. You can just here see it is pin. You can just pin yourself at the top, or you can unpin if you want. And here you see this is a chat with everyone. You can just use this one to chat. Anything that we type here in this chat will be seen by everybody. You see here there is things that have been shared. You can just use this one to share some files, and you can see here this is the jump file, and this is one from the whiteboard that I have shared, that I've created. And here you can just if it is a meeting, you can give you can just give your idea or suggestion here. You can just greet people here. You can put your message here, and everybody in the meeting will be able to see what you have just typed here. And this is in call messaging, in call messages, and it is very useful. Here all activities, you can see there is a whiteboard. This is here, there is down, there is add-ons. If there are some add-ons that you just want to use, and this is the whiteboard, and you have seen how to use the whiteboard. If you just want to use your pen and to your pen to show people different things, if you just want to draw things, you can use the whiteboard. And here at the end, there is a very at the end here there is a very important command. So this is how you the host, somebody who has created, who has just scheduled the meeting, can use this one to can use those controls to control the meeting, the people in the meeting. Use these host settings to keep control of your meeting. And once here you just turn this on, this host management on, you will see things that you can just allow to people, or you can just deny to the people in the meeting to do. You can just check your tick here if you just want people to share their screen. There is a time where in the meeting you see everybody is sharing the screen. If you find it they are like people are disturbing others, people are just making them just sharing the screen unwillingly, it's better if you just turn this off, and nobody will be able to share the screen. Here the send message, chat message, you can even just remove the chat. Once you just this one is removed, nobody will be able to just to send chat messages. You can just turn the microphone of everyone if you just don't want them to talk. Maybe you are presenting only and there is no suggestions that you want from the audience. You only just talking and just you leave them just the meeting. You just close the meeting without allowing them to speak. Or you can just turn on some and turn off others. Down here, see where you can just make the audience to turn on the video, or to turn them off. Once you just turn this off, it means nobody is going to turn the video on. Turning this off might remove people using an outdated meeting app on a Google Meeting hardware. They can join when it is turned on. Here you can just control this. You can just control this about about the video. And guys, if you don't want to manage this one, you can just turn this off, and you can see turning off host management lets everyone do the following. Yeah, this is the disadvantages of turning off the host controls or host management. Everybody in a meeting will be able to admit or remove others, mute each other, and remember that if you meet the people in your meeting are not familiar with the Google Meet, we'll remove people, we'll just mute each other, we'll just control their own microphones and camera, present to the call, send chat messages in the call. You can see You can turn it off or on, but you can just use this anytime you have the meeting, a serious meeting, and you have people who are not able to control the microphone, the camera, the whatever. Stay in the core. Yeah, I'm staying there. It is asking me this because I'm just alone in the meeting. And guys, this is the main point. We just can we use the Google Meet, and as I told you, there is the one way to create a meeting. And once I go back here, this is all these are the same for all, but it is for create a meeting for it. Once it is an instant meeting, let me cross this. Once it is an instant meeting, they're also the same, but the difference is that this instant meeting is a direct meeting. We are just immediately going to meet to the people. Once you click on it, immediately you reach to the in the meeting. Here there is where to copy the link. You can copy this link immediately, or you can just send them the code. You can here add others. You can just type here to put the emails or names to invite them. You can see here are people that you can just invite in your meeting. Let me cross here. Or can you also here copy the code, the meeting code? Or you can just go here. You can see other people, and if you just go to the meeting details, you can see the link. You can just copy the link and send it to people, but the code is always here. All of these are the same. I'm just not going to spend time here because I've already explained. And let me just go back a little bit to the last way of just to the last type of meeting. Here, this is where to schedule meeting in a Google Calendar, and this meeting will appear in your calendar, and it will be created based on the dates on the calendar. Anytime I click here, you can see it is going to open here tab. You can see that a new tab is opened, and here the tab is opened with the meeting title. Here you can just type here to add the title of the meeting. Just here call it a celebration meeting. Celebration meeting. And he means here you are celebrating something. And you can usually put an end title. It is maybe end term meeting. It is a Sunday meeting. It is a group meeting. It has whatever. It is Sunday meeting, and today we are on Monday. And you can even create this this kind of meeting anytime you want, and you can just schedule this to end date you want. You can here see this October 3, 2022, and they can just yeah, this is the meeting from now it is 2:30. You can just change this. You see, you can just change. You can change the date. You can just change here the time. Here it is 12:30, and here is and here see it is counting date hours, 2 hours depending on the time I've chosen here. Here this is the date. You are given a calendar. You can here today we are 3, and I can just take the 14 October 2022, and here there is a time zone. There is a time zone here. You can just choose your time zone and make sure that your time zone is will be communicated, because somebody who is going to use this yeah, to join this meeting will be able to know the really time according to the time zone. Here it is where to just to check if you just want this meeting to happen all days, or if you just want it to repeat. You just come here and choose daily, weekly, on Monday. If it is a weekly meeting, here monthly on the first Monday, you can here choose. You can even custom. You can custom and make it. If it is a meeting that is not going to happen only once, you can just schedule this. And here down, this is where we're just going to see see how to link this this calendar with our Google Meet. Yeah, this is first of all, we have just scheduled our meeting, and you can see here there is where to join with Google Meet. And this is where I'm just going to create to copy the link to send to the people, or I can just add people in this meeting. Here are where to add a guest. Let me, for example, add this one, and we'll check how to just to see the meeting. If one anytime you are just sent an invite, you can see how to accept, how to reject. And here you can add location if you want, and here you can just add a guest up to 100 guests. And in time, just want to use more than 100, you need to upgrade this, and or you can just change to, you can switch to another app for meeting. And here you can copy, you can just use this one, you can copy the link, you can just here click here to immediately join the meeting. But this meeting, remember that this meeting will be saved. It will be saved. Here I still have my background, I can join here the meeting. And because I have created this meeting in a calendar, it will be saved on my calendar. In time I pass to my I just click on my email, or in time I just log to my account, I'll just find this to my calendar. And you can see these all the functionalities that I have talked about, and you can just find everything here. And let me close this back, and here still have the meeting. I can just I have added a guest. I can keep on and adding guest. If you don't want to share the link, you can just ask the guest if they will just join the meeting, to accept or to add it to reject. You can still keep adding emails of people here and go to save. Would you like to send invitation email to Google Calendar guest? Send. It means now I'm sending this to the people that I'm inviting. And a very nice thing here, you can see here there is the meeting is scheduled. Anytime I go to my calendar, I can immediately go to one. Once I click here, you see I have my meeting. See, I have now the meeting. I can just anytime I can just go back to my calendar and click on create if I want event or task. Let me just show you how to pass through your email. Let me just open my email here. You can see I can just close this, and you have seen how 3 ways to create a meeting using Google Meet. First, before just arriving to my my email, you can just open your Chrome. Once you have just signed in to your browser here, you have just put your Google account here. You can just click on this 9 dots, and you go to your calendar. Anytime you click on your calendar, you will just find what is scheduled there. You can see here there is a pending meeting. Anytime I click on this meeting, immediately I just go to the meeting that I have just scheduled. You can see the meeting that we just scheduled, Sunday meeting, and you'll just be reminded. Here there is a reminder. You can just see there is 30 minutes before. During the creation of this meeting, you can just change the reminder time, maybe 1 hour before, 2 hours, or 15 minutes. You can just schedule, you can set this the way you want. And you can see it is very important to schedule a meeting in the calendar, because in time you come and you click here and you go to your calendar, you will find your meeting there anytime you come. And you can see, we click here and you join. You can see you can join immediately. And here to my email, I go to the 9 dots, the same. I can just go to calendar. You can see all. I can just go to meet. I can click on meet, or can just click on the calendar, and I immediately get there. Sign in to your Google account and just click there, and you will see what's there. And there is a guest that I have added. Let me just open my email to see how it looks like anytime I was sent a meeting. a meeting link. Here there's an invitation link. You can see here anytime I open my email, here there is invitation, send a meeting. I can click here and there is a way to accept. This meeting has no description, but anytime there is also a way to put description. You can just here view all guest info. Here this is the organizer. You can see the email of organizer, and here we are just going to accept. If you'll be attend this meeting, or can say no, or can just say maybe if you are not sure if you'll be able to attend this meeting. Let me just confirm. Yes, it means I'm now accepting that I'll just be able to attend. I'll just be able to attend the meeting. And here down there is a link. You can see there is a link to use to join the meeting. There is a way to accept. Also, there is a link to join this meeting, and this is very important. This meeting is scheduled here. There is you can here also put agenda in the during creation of this meeting, and you can see you have everything. You see there is a very nice way to create a meeting. Guys, I hope you find this very just to help you find this video very important, and don't just think it is very difficult to create a meeting. These are different ways you can use to create a meeting and invite people and meet them and talk about the issues, talk about a planning different things. Guys, this is very important, and I hope you enjoy this and keep subscribing to my YouTube channel. Guys, see you next time.